Gather around, Island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. Attention all wine lovers. Savor your wine in style with the new Vogue Chill Stemless Wine Chiller. Vogue Chill keeps your wine crisp and cool by actively pulling heat out of your glass for truly effective temperature control. Keep wine perfectly chilled in your own wine glass using their detachable and refreezable chill cradle that actively chills the wine in your glass. No more clunky metal or plastic tumblers or ice in your wine. It's just you, your glass, and your favorite pour perfectly chilled. You may have seen our VoChill wine chillers making an appearance on the pod. We love using them to keep our beverages at the perfect temperature while we watch all the drama unfold in the villa. And now it's summer. It's the perfect time to break out the VoChill. Get yourself a little rosé. It's perfect. Go to vochill.com/discount/firepitchat-15 and use code firepitchat-15 for 15% off. So that's vochill, vochill.com/discount/firepitchat-15 and use code firepitchat-15 for 15% off. It's a genius tool.
Honestly, it's one of the best products.
And it's literally my favorite thing. When I moved out of my house, I literally had to give Demi's VoChill back to her because I couldn't keep the VoChill from her.
It's like every time I see it in my freezer too, I'm just like, oh. And I really wanted today, but I don't have it, a Diet Coke in that.
Oh yeah, you know what? I like abandoned my Diet Coke in the other room, but that's an excellent idea.
Right?
Oh yeah. Honestly, it's not a bad idea with ice in the Diet Coke and the VoChill because you just want that Diet Coke absolutely frozen.
That's the only way I'm picturing it. Oh my God, I need it. I'm gonna order that tonight. Okay, so this episode was really, really good. It was like I was giddy for the first look. I was giddy for the episode, and the whole way through. Did you ever look at the Twitter?
No, I didn't look at the Twitter yet, but I'm going to after this.
I might reference some of those tweets.
But share your favorites. Because I'd love to hear.
That shit was some of the fun. There's like nothing like watching Love Island and then also following Twitter with all the memes. It's like there's like no other high that's better than that.
No, that community, the Love Island Twitter community, is so good. Like
there's one where she's like, I can't believe he spoke to me like that. And it's like Whitney's face, that like meme that's always her looking like, what the fuck? He said one word.
She like, we'll get into that, but she was like, I'm not crying over Ciaran. I'm like, you're not? You're not crying over Ciaran?
Dude, that was like crazy.
And the thing with the Botox, which I respect the Botox, I'm here for the Botox, but you look psychotic when you're crying with it. Between her Botox, the eyelashes, the eyebrows, it's because she's not like emoting.
And
it
lips.
Was just so, and the big lips, and then like the way, some of us are nice criers, some of us are not. Like she's like, no way he spoke to me. Like the way she was crying was crazy. It wasn't a cute little like, it's just the way he talked to me. Like her cry was crazy.
No, it was insane. And now I'm having an anxiety attack that this is not recording. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, it's very important stuff, guys. It's just behind the scenes.
Okay. I wanted to say something about I don't know. I guess I was gonna say I'm an ugly crier, but
yeah,
no one cares.
I'm definitely not a cute one.
I
but
honestly
I'm not
would
on
love
TV.
to see you cry.
No, I'm so emotionally numb. Like I really don't cry.
The only time I've seen you cry is the Lauren Conrad like one tear down.
Yeah, honestly, like you have you seen me cry? Like I feel
and
like
you like
have.
smack yourself. You're like, stop it.
I'm like, get it together.
I have, and I can only think of one moment, to be honest. Well, there were some dark times, but
yeah, like I feel like I did cry, but it is just like I have 1-2 tears and then I just suck them all back up.
Exactly. Okay, so this was a good episode with so much. Oh my God. First of all, there's a reason why they brought Joey in.
Yeah. No, he does not give a fuck.
It's so good. It's like what Adam Caller was supposed to do. But Adam Collar, like, quote unquote, fell in love.
Right. He got locked up pretty quick.
Joey's just like out for blood.
Which I appreciate that. We need that. We need someone that's so unserious about causing the drama too. Like he was just like, he just does not care. He doesn't spare anyone's feelings.
There's a tweet that said Joey behind the scenes with the producers talking about how he gave a banger of an episode. Honestly, that was so funny that, okay, let's get into that. So Harriet and Nicole have a conversation at the fire pit where Harriet really doesn't believe that she should have told Nicole that they kissed.
I think that's crazy. Like, why does Harriet think it's Ciaran's job to tell Nicole when he's leading both girls on? Like, what behavior indicator is showing you that he's willing to do that? Like, Ciaran is not being like, oh, I'm talking to Harriet too, Nicole. Like, he's not being open and honest with the other girl about the other girl. So
right.
I don't know. To me, that made no sense. I was just like Harriet, like sticking her foot in it and just like not budging.
Yeah, and I again, I don't get Harriet. I can't figure her out. I don't know what kind of girl she is. Obviously she's not a girl's girl, but there's something about her that is just confusing to me.
No, and the thing is, she gets more and more confusing.
Yes.
It's like the more we see of her, the
Mitch.
more I don't understand. She is Mitch. She is Mitch.
She really is. Like, we could not figure Mitch out. I cannot figure out Harry. It's literally Mitch with lashes. Like, and speaking of these damn lashes, again, I'm bringing it up. But with those lashes, she goes to sleep with her face in the pillow.
No, it's like she must have brought a comb for them. Because how do they not wake up mangled?
Dude, they're insane. Okay, I'll stop. I can't get
she
over
must
it.
Use I bet you she uses a drowsy eye mask with that pure padded silk to just really
she needs to
pump the lashes up. She must. Like,
well, not
honestly, it's worth the investment for her. If she doesn't, she should.
Yeah, but yeah, I know, I guess. And then Sean showed some interest in Harriet, where Sean came out of the hole he was in, I guess.
Right, like, good morning, Sean. Thank you for waking up and joining us today.
Exactly. And someone says, Munveer, wake up. You're on Love Island. Munveer, can you hear us? Munveer, do you even have a mic? Like, where was he all episode?
Can I be honest with you? At the end of the episode when they were doing the coupling, I was just like, I just skipped through after who chose Mimi?
Who chose Mimi?
Oh, she was single. So after right before Munveer. So it was Connor, Ciaran and
Nicole,
and then Munveer went next. But I went to skip on because I was like, oh, let's just find out what happens with Mimi. Like, I forgot Munveer needed to go because I forgot he was on the show.
Hey, but what about Patsy sitting up there?
I honestly, like, didn't really recognize. I was like, I guess Patsy, like, maybe he's going home. I don't know. Like, I wasn't even thinking about Munveer. I have, was he in the, like, infirmary this episode? Like, was he sick? I didn't even see him on the screen for one moment, not even in the background.
Yeah, you're right. I only saw him at night.
Like, I don't know. Did he have the flu? I don't know. It was the weirdest thing.
Right. Maybe he did. Because we didn't even see Patsy and him talking or anything about them.
No. The only thing I saw with Patsy was, the drama with the girls.
Yeah, that drama with Jess.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah. No, I was laughing because there's another tweet that it sounds so annoying. But
no, I love it.
Like, usually the white drama bothers us, but the white girl drama we're living for this shit. Like, they were bringing it. Every one of them. God.
Really though, every single one of them. I mean, this season is so good compared to the last 2 seasons, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So back to Sean and Harriet. Do you think I don't know if she was just so rattled by everybody talking about her and Ciaran that she wasn't like paying attention to what Sean was saying because she didn't even look him in the eye, but she's like, yeah, of course, you're like gorgeous and hot, and like not even looking at him. So I
thought that was so rude.
I know, right? But you could tell she was just maybe pissed. Like she was seeing what's the saying? Do you see green? Or do you see red?
She was seeing red. Yeah, red.
I think I lost her.
I know. I can hear
red.
You. Okay. See red.
So I don't know with that. Sean and Harriet, we'll see if that unfolds.
I mean, it would like work out well for Sean. I think Harriet might be taking a step down. But also I didn't realize Ciaran was 21. That's really young.
That is sophomore in college.
Yeah, that's you're like when they said he's a little kid, like, no, you actually are a child. Like that is really young.
That is really
like young. We have Joey Essex, 33. He's 12 years older than Ciaran.
And he's throwing that kid under the bus.
He's like, it's okay. When you were born, I was literally like, I had braces on. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
He's like, he's teaching him life lessons.
Someone's gotta.
Literally.
And so then, okay, so then Joey comes and sits next to Harriet. Now, back to Ciaran in the dressing room chanting Nicole. He's literally like a frat guy. He's literally just a frat guy in college. Like this is why he's treating these girls like this. He has no idea how to end somebody like he's used to like not texting the girl back and like.
Yeah, no, he's used to like texting 12 girls at the same time. He doesn't need to keep any information straight. He's just like, because he's a rugby player, I think. So he's literally a frat guy. He's quite literally a frat guy. He's that age.
Yeah.
He probably just gets like fucking drunk every single weekend, just like ghosts one girl after the next. Yeah. So he doesn't even know how to play the game. Like chanting of Nicole, at first I was trying to figure out what he was spelling. I was like, nicotine? Like I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, oh, Nicole.
How old is Nicole?
I'm not sure. I don't know any of the girls' ages.
I know. Honestly, I think not doing the research has hurt me in this. It's poor journalism on our parts.
Because the ages really play a factor to me.
And the jobs. Like, I feel like I didn't pay attention to their jobs.
Yeah, I don't know any girls. I honestly don't know anyone's job. The only reason I know Ciaran's a rugby player is because Nicole said it on last night's episode.
She loves to say it.
Yeah.
But also their jobs are irrelevant because they will be.
Literally.
They will be irrelevant.
100% of them are aspiring influencers.
Exactly. And so then Joey and Harriet are having that conversation, and Joey, do you think Joey one was trying to start drama for sure?
Yeah.
So he was telling her and then she called that was like a trap. Come on now. What's a 21-year-old boy gonna do besides answer the question?
No, Joey just really like lined it up for him. Like he just really was like, I'm just gonna like demolish this kid tonight and I'm just gonna sit back and watch and eat my little snacks. Like he was just here for the show because really there was nothing Ciaran could do. He was either gonna lie and it was gonna bite him again, or because Ciaran's not smart enough to be like, you know what, Joey, can I have a moment with Harriet to discuss this with her? Ciaran's not gonna do that. So, like, it was a lose-lose situation for him.
Yeah.
If I was Harriet, though, I would have been, like, a little bit more wary of being like, yeah, let's call him over. When Joey Essex literally just told me to my face, I'm pretty sure he likes Nicole more than you. Like, Joey was like, I think it's pretty obvious he likes Nicole. He was, like, chanting her name. At that point in the conversation, I would have been like, no, we don't need to call him over. Like, I'm so over it. I'm done with that. Because, like, she was also setting herself up.
No, but like, she's like, I'm embarrassed by the situation. We're all like, you're embarrassing yourself.
No, literally. And then she's like, I'm not crying in front of Ciaran. And then rages over to Ciaran and starts immediately crying in front of him. I'm like, what are we doing?
And did Patsy kind of amp her up for that?
Yes.
I know.
Patsy was literally like, you should go out there and give him a piece of your mind. And she was like literally pushing her out the door. Like, go get him.
For sure.
Like, Patsy was also like setting. She was like Joey Essex. She was like puppeteering that driver.
For sure. See, that's where I don't understand Harriet. Like, because it's like, it's not insecurity. Like, I can't figure out what is the driving thing behind her. Everyone has something. But it's like, why did you want to call him over? It's like a girl who likes attention maybe, and that's why they don't care if they throw the temper tantrum. But you know what I mean? Like, because I would never. I would be like, oh my God, there's people around. Like, I get mortified if someone's even like raising their voice. So you brought the attention on, but then hated it. So I can't figure her out.
No, I'm telling you, if I was having that conversation with Joey Essex and I was Harriet and he said, I'm pretty sure he likes this other girl more, I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I'm like, good for them. And I would literally run and hide in the bathroom for at least the next 48 hours. And you would never see me again. Like, I would be gone. There would be a Jasmine-sized hole in the front door. Like, I would just evacuate. And the fact that she, like, makes a fuss, calls him over, then goes back, is crying with the girls. I'd be embarrassed about that. Then pulls him over and is crying. Like, it's just so embarrassing. It's not the way I would act. But to your point, there's some girls that any attention is attention, good or bad. So it's like, you could be embarrassing yourself. Like, it doesn't matter. All eyes are on you. And I think she lives for the spotlight.
Right, because literally the next morning, there was no shame in how she acted.
No, she was like, woke up fresh as a daisy, combed those eyelashes out, and was like, no, yeah, I'm like kind of into you, Joey. And I'm also kind of into Sean. And like, perhaps I'm into Ron. And like, you can't, she named every man in that villa.
Honestly, she baffles me. And I freaking died when something else. I think she was talking to Ciaran again, Harriet, in the kitchen, and Joey says something. He's like, Joey, I beg of you, shut up. He is just,
because Joey was like, just put a pillow between you guys when you sleep.
Joey's hazing Ciaran.
For sure.
Oh my God, I died at that. I honestly like cried when he's like, I beg you to shut up. He was literally getting it. Speaking of Joey, and let's turn to Samantha. That girl is planning her wedding to Joey Essex. It's making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, and she's not seeing any of the signs. And she's like, no, I think we're really good together. I'm like, oh God. She's in for a rude awakening.
Oh my gosh. My God. Like, he I have no words for her because it's just like, honestly, it's making me so cringe to watch her. Like, and I know he said he likes PDA, but that doesn't mean you need to take it so literal and be all over him every time. Like, I like spot them on the background. She's like always touchy feely. She's like I'm telling you, she is in love. Like, the way she looks at him, her eyes are like heart eyes. And I'm just like, girl, you're just another like notch on the bell or whatever the fucking saying is.
Literally. But also it's like he could like PDA, but that doesn't mean he wants PDA with someone he's known for going on 5 days. Like, maybe he's like that with a girlfriend. Maybe he's like it's just like,
it's not giving PDA, it's giving territorial.
Right, it's giving he's feeling suffocated.
She also looked really, really hot at the recoupling though. I really liked her makeup then.
Yeah, she puts herself together really well.
Yeah. Well, she's a makeup artist.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But I don't know. They had that conversation on the bench or on the beds, and she was saying she was actually acting really normal about like, if you want to go get to know other people or Uma, you haven't had a lot of time. Yeah. So that was normal of her. So I don't know. Maybe she knew that she was crazy and she needs to act cool.
Yeah, I think she like fights with herself about it. Like, I think she knows she shouldn't look too eager beaver, but at the same time, like, that's who she truly is. So she's like trying to suppress that, you know? But also, did you see Joey's face at the recoupling when Uma did not choose him? He seemed really upset. Like, I think he actually thought Uma was going to choose him.
Yeah, and part of me is like, is it just because another girl like doesn't want you, or a girl doesn't want you, or are you trying to get like blink if you were in trouble? And I had a thought about Samantha. Oh, Samantha reminds me of the girl who's dating or like literally just hooked up with a guy and she's around his guy friends. And so they're like she like tries to be cool, like they're laughing and joking. It's like he is like you are just like another person there. It's not real. It's not legit. It's just he's having literally the time of his life and you're a hot girl just like giving him attention.
Right, you're along for the ride for a short period of time.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when Uma picked Io, he looked really disappointed. Like that was really awkward.
I couldn't figure that out. I was like trying to pinpoint it. I'm like, is he just trying to spare Mimi's feelings or does he? Because throughout the episode, Mimi was speaking, I think, with Jess, and she said, I think he's giving Uma more attention than he's really giving me. So I think he's been spending a lot more time with Uma. But he didn't seem like necessarily happy when she chose him. So I thought that was so strange.
Well, that's the thing is when he chose her, he sat next to her. She was like, I'm so sorry. I feel bad. He was not welcoming at all. And the whole time he was watching Mimi, it was uncomfortable. And I think she knew that was a mistake. And maybe it took her choosing him to realize that maybe he likes Mimi better.
Yeah, it seems that's how these boys operate. They just need to like slum it with the other girl to go back to the original girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. I thought like Ayo was full on for Uma after yesterday's episode.
Yeah.
But between yesterday and today, like I wasn't so sure.
Yeah.
So that was like a real quick turnaround. I could see him going back to Mimi and Uma kind of going back to Jojo, as she would call him.
Jojo and Yo-Yo or whatever she kept saying. What is with this?
Oh.
It's the only flaw to your system, girl.
Well, we all gotta have flaws.
Okay.
And I'm so glad I'm personally really happy she has a flaw. That's so tangible. She's a bad nicknamer.
Yeah, I guess. there could be
like
worse
she's not
things.
very creative. She just takes their name and shortens it and says it twice.
Exactly.
Yo-Yo, Jojo.
And then wait, we have to go back to the Jess and Patsy fight.
Oh, yes. So after Harriet makes herself look a fool, I didn't catch Jess saying that to Harriet. I didn't catch just saying,
no,
like,
me neither.
Whoever told you to do that is not a friend. Like, I didn't know if they just didn't show that or if I was on my phone scrolling at that time. I have no idea, but I did not hear that at all.
I didn't either. So, but that's such a crucial fight to not show that clip then.
Yeah.
But I also agree, like, if I was Jess, I agree with Jess's side. I would not have encouraged her to do that. You made a fool and you like helped her do that.
And if you don't care about Ciaran, which obviously you do, but if you don't, it makes you look like you do.
Right.
And if you do care about Ciaran, like just take that little piece of your pride and hold it close. You know what I mean? Like just act like a little bit like you don't care and just for your own ego, you know? Because there's nothing she said to Ciaran that like there was no closure that needed to happen. Like you've known this man for a few days, just like chalk it up and move on, you know? So I agree with Jess. Like that's not advice I would give a friend either.
Yeah, she just doubled down on the whole situation. Harriet did.
Yeah.
But they were like, that was a crazy little bicker. But then I did see them like laying by the pool together. So I don't know if it got squashed.
I think that's like a bicker that you can squash easily too. Just be like, because it's not really about them anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Not me though.
It's not like Jess was like, Patsy is not a good friend. Like, I think what she said to Harriet, again, I didn't see it, but I think it did get misconstrued. Like, I could see her being like, I wouldn't tell my friend to do that. A friend wouldn't tell you to do that. Isn't necessarily saying Patsy is the one that's a bad friend. I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused by the situation.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If Jess knew Patsy encouraged her and then said it, then yeah, that's a dig. But if
she had to have known.
Yeah. I mean, she was quite literally like leading Harriet to the confrontation. So yeah, I don't know, maybe a little dig, which honestly, I just like Jess so much.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that dig though. That's true. Like you should be like, Patsy, you shouldn't have told her to do that.
I agree. Team Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about Ronnie's speech?
What? On God's green earth?
Is he okay?
Was that? Is he okay? Has he ever had a conversation with a human before? Like, who? You are picking someone to couple up with. And in that moment, you're going to choose in front of everybody when she can't respond is now the time to say, however, I'm open to getting to know other people. First of all, that's understood. You're not asking her to marry you. And second of all, like, it was so rude to say
but
that.
I'm pretty sure he didn't just say that. He also was specific on, you know, today I got to know someone new came to me. Like, it was so obvious it was about Harriet. And it's like, I didn't know. I thought he was going to pick Harriet the way the speech was going.
I completely agree. Like, I thought he was going to say, like, kind of switch it from Jess to Harriet at that point and be like, so I'm going to try something new and I'm going to get to know Harriet. But, like, so it's almost worse that he did all of that and then just picked Jess.
Agreed.
Because, like, what's Jess supposed to do that now?
And then Patsy made the comment saying, I would be so livid or something like that. And someone said, shh, just be quiet. But then Jess stormed over there and was like real pissed. And he's like, oh, you're raging or something.
Mm-hmm. And she was like, you made me look like a dickhead.
Yeah, I really like her.
And he was like, no, you don't look like a dickhead. She's like, yeah, I do.
Jess, when the bombshell comes, like, goodbye, Ronnie.
Yeah.
So long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't get him.
Ronnie with your weird hair that makes your head look so crazy.
He's just like...
His head looks like a Q-tip.
He's like a boob on a wall. Like, he's not... He's like... he must be... I mean, he has like a weird sense of humor, I guess.
I'm not getting it. Like, he's not giving me... I'm not getting his sense of humor.
Me neither.
I don't know why all the girls are, like, into him.
Yeah. Tall, dark, and handsome, I guess.
I mean...
Loosely.
Perhaps. Like, yeah. If your eyes were closed.
It's got to be better in person. I mean, if it's anything like his Instagram.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And then, okay, so Mimi was left single and then she goes on that date with, okay, she said the name was Uma, which was throwing me so much, but his name is...
I thought it was Omar.
Yeah, but didn't she say like Uma?
I heard Omar, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that. But it was so perfect for that to happen. And then we'll see that date. Are you alive? Did you die?
Okay, I lost the connection. I completely lost the connection, so I'm just like, I can't hear anything. I'm staring at a blank screen. I'm like, where did Demi go? But I'm really happy that Mimi does get that opportunity, because when she got that text, I was like a little bit scared she was going to be sent home. So I'm happy that she gets like a pickup. She gets the new guy, and then we shall see what happens.
If she got sent home after Sam, Love Island should be, and all the producers should be worried for their jobs.
Yeah, I think they knew that.
Yeah.
And that's why they literally like just announced it in a text seeing who it was. I think if it was someone else, I don't know. The girls I want to stay for right now. I don't need to get rid of any girls yet.
No.
Maybe Patsy.
Yeah, maybe Patsy. But she's bringing some spice.
Exactly. Like, I'm actually kind of glad she got in that fight, or else I would have forgot about her.
Yeah,
a la Munveer. She needed that.
Yeah, I mean, she's the next to go for sure, because whatever next girl comes in, and if they show any interest in Munveer, so long, Patsy.
Yeah.
Nice knowing ya.
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
But other than that, Joey did good.
Joey did good. Thank you for your hard work, Joey.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
So that was a good episode. I hate how they're not giving us previews. It's so annoying. Like, why not Sunday night?
Right. Like, so literally 5 episodes, we got 1 preview.
Yes.
What is it?
I'm counting 2.
Is there just like... It's disappointing.
Yeah, because you have stuff, so why aren't you giving it to us?
Right, you have a bounty of stuff, it sounds like.
Just give us something. Like, what's Jess? Like, I need to see that unfold.
Right, like just a little teaser. Like I would have loved to see like an after, like just a little smidge of an after conversation about that.
That's all. That's all we needed.
That's it.
Okay. I think that's it for today.
Yep.
I think I'm going to get my Diet Coke and I'm going to head on out of here.
Oh, yeah. Live it up.
Thank you guys all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine, and we appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts, so be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, see
you on Monday.
Monday. Not tomorrow, motherfuckers.
No, we're off. We're off.